Hello and welcome back to Career Launcher. As a part of our daily practice questions and exercises that we are releasing on YouTube, using the questions that have been in the mocks, but with only 30 days more to go to GAT 2021, in this particular video, you will be seeing me solve 3 questions of geometry that have appeared in Countdown GAT 4.
Question 3. The diameter PQ of a circle of radius 3 centimeters is extended to point S outside the circle such that QS is equal to 3 centimeter. First of all, question of geometry, draw the circle. Draw the diagram. So let's get started with the diagram. There is a diameter PQ. The radius is given as 3 centimeters. So PQ's length is going to be 6 centimeters. This diameter PQ is extended to a point S. This is extended to a point S such that QS is equal to 3 centimeters. QS is equal to 3 centimeters. Already my figure is not to scale. Anyway, not to worry. A line ST is perpendicular to the line PS and ST is equal to 12 centimeters. So there is a point T somewhere over here. There's a point T somewhere over here. Okay, there's a point T somewhere over here such that ST is equal to 12 centimeters and this is a right angle. If line PT intersects the circle at a point R between P and T, so P and T are joined and you get a point R now, right? Then the length of the chord PR is what is the question. Now this is a simple understanding that I want you to have over here. What is the length of, in the larger triangle PST? You know that PS, this is a right angle triangle. PS is equal to 9 and ST is equal to 12. So PR must be equal to 15. Nevertheless, I don't know how I'm going to use this, right? This is an application of the Pythagorean triplets that we know. 9, 12 and 15 is a Pythagorean triplet. I want to find QR. I want to find PR. Let us join QR for that sake. Now, if I look at this smaller triangle PRQ, can I say PRQ is an angle inscribed inside a semicircle? Hence, angle R will be 90 degrees. So, angle R is 90 degrees. Now that I have angle R is equal to 90 degrees. If I say this angle is theta, in the larger triangle, this angle becomes 90 minus theta. Angle T becomes 90 minus theta. Similarly, in the smaller triangle PRQ, if this angle is theta, this angle becomes 90 minus theta. Right? Now, because the three angles are same, theta, 90 minus theta and 90 degrees, both the triangles must be similar. If both triangles must be similar, there must be a common ratio of the corresponding sides that has to be true. Common ratio of the corresponding sides that has to be true. Okay, so let's figure that out. Let us figure that out. Now you look at angle 90 minus theta. Side opposite to 90 minus theta is PS. PS is equal to 9. So if you know this sine theta, sine of 90 minus theta in the larger triangle, in triangle PST, sine of 90 minus theta in the larger triangle is 9 upon 15, which is equal to 3 by 5, In the smaller triangle also, in the smaller triangle PRQ also, sine of 90 minus theta should be the same 3 by 5, because sine of 90 minus theta is after all sine of 90 minus theta should be the same 3 by 5, which is equal to PR by PQ, opposite side by hypotenuse, PR by PQ. So what do we know about this then? Are we done with the question? PQ we know. What is PR? It is going to be 3.6 to give you 3 by 5. So PR is going to be 3.6. Pretty easy. Yeah. Question 58. In a triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC is equal to 14 centimeter and BC is given as 10 centimeter. So AB is equal to AC is equal to 14 centimeter and BC is given as 10. So this seems to be an isosceles triangle with two sides equal to 14. So there are AB and AC whose two sides are equal 14 and 14 and BC is equal to 10. The base is 10. If points LMN are there on sides AB, BC and AC respectively, AB, BC and AC respectively, such that LM and MN are parallel to AC and AB. LM. So point L is somewhere like this, point M is somewhere like this, and point N is somewhere like this, such that LM is parallel to AC and MN is parallel to AB. Okay. Then find the perimeter in the parallelogram, perimeter of the parallelogram ALMN, perimeter of the parallelogram ALMN. Now, if you look at this parallelogram closely, what you will find is that, see, this angle is equal. This angle is equal. These two angles are parallel, right? These two angles are parallel. These two sides are parallel. If you look at this, AB will be parallel to MN. So this angle is also equal, right? So what will happen is, if this is say angle X, this will also become angle X, as well as these two sides are equal. So angle A is a common angle. If this is angle Y, this will become angle Y as well. This will become angle Y as well. So this is a question of parallel lines. This is a question of parallel lines and alternate angles and corresponding angles over here. So what will happen is that the three larger triangle and the two smaller triangles that you are seeing that are formed will end up being similar. So you will find that triangle LMB is similar to triangle NCM, which is similar to the larger triangle ABC, which is similar to the larger triangle ABC. That means these two triangles are also isosceles triangles. These two triangles are also isosceles triangles. Given that these are also isosceles triangles, you can say that LB is equal to LM. Right? Also, you can say that NC is equal to NM. Okay. Now, if I have to find the perimeter of the parallelogram ALMN, I am supposed to find AL plus LM plus MN, AL plus LM plus MN plus AN, right? So LM is equal to LB. So you'll get AL plus LB as the first part. And the second part, MN is equal to NC, CN plus NA. This is the second part. So AL plus LB is nothing but AB itself, and CN plus NA is nothing but AC itself, which will add up to give you 14 plus 14, 28 itself. So the perimeter of this parallelogram is going to be 28 by that 5. A solid sphere, 3D mensuration, of radius 5 centimeters is cut by a plane at a distance h from its center, thereby breaking the sphere into two pieces. So there is a solid sphere first, whose radius is 5. I don't know how to draw a sphere in 3D on a paper, right? So now it is cut into two pieces by a plane like this. Okay, this plane is at a distance h from the center. This plane is at a distance h from the center. The total surface area of these two pieces is 18% more than that of the sphere. So essentially what happens when you break these two pieces is you will get two pieces like this. You get two pieces like this. Now it is given that the total surface area of these two pieces taken together is 18% more than that of the original sphere. Okay. Given that the radius of the sphere is 5, what was the total surface area of the initial sphere? The total surface area of the initial sphere would have been 4 pi r square, which is 4 pi into 5 square, which is 100 pi. Leave it like that. When you cut it into two different pieces like this, you will still have this 4 pi r square, which is the total surface area of the sphere. But the only addition is going to be these two faces. This face is 1 and this face is 2. These two faces which have equal radii, which is equal to, let us call r. Let us call this radius r. The only addition to surface area happens because of this. The only addition to surface area happens because of this, right? So the area, so total surface area of the cut pieces would be 4 pi r square, 4 pi into 5 square plus this pi r square plus this pi r square, so which is 2 pi r square. The only unknown in the question is r, right? So the problem now is that this is 18% more. 2 pi r square is 18% more, 18% of the initial area. So 2 pi r square by the initial total surface area 4 pi into 5 square is 18%. That is the increase that is happening. That is 18%. So what we have here is 2 r square must be equal to 900 by 100. So r must be equal to 3. R must be equal to 3. So this diagram, in this diagram, this r is equal to 3. R is equal to 3. Radius of the larger sphere, radius of the sphere is 5. The question is, what is h? If you look at this Pythagoras triangle, right angle triangle over here, if this side is 3 and the hypotenuse is 5, h must be equal to 4. H must be equal to 4. So the distance from which the cut has been made from the center must be 4 centimeters.